So a continuing trend that I see is the development and the creation of immersive experience outside of your traditional theme park, whether that's in a retail environment, in a restaurant, in a museum, and other cultural experiences and exhibits. So yeah, at Adirondack, we're all about collaborating with big thinkers to create experiences for everybody. Everybody in this building at Adirondack Studios is incredibly passionate and committed to bringing joy to these experiences and bringing these ideas to life. For me, I think motivation kind of comes easy. I have kids that, my true purpose in life is to, make sure that I'm providing and obviously entertaining too. But yeah, for me, it's, I always try to think, would my kids be proud of this, or would my kids find joy in this? Would they be entertained by this thing that I'm working on? And there's nothing better. It gets hard sometimes because we work around a lot of sensitive intellectual property, and we're not able to disclose a lot of what we work on. So some of that needs to be a little bit of a delayed gratification, if you will. But when I'm able to share with my kids, like, hey, we get to work on this thing over here, when that show is finally live and they get to see that, the light in their face and the joy that brings them to see that is really, really, truly inspiring. It's definitely what keeps me going. That's easy. This book, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, was given to me at a very interesting time in my life. Since then, this is my third copy. I think I gave one away, I traded one, and now this is the third one. So I'll probably end up reading this now for the 40th time. The Alchemist is a story about a young man who, aspires to travel the world and see the world, doesn't really have the means to do so. So he kind of forges his own path, finds along the way that, there's more to anything that he's ever known, by being brave and courageous and going off the beaten path and taking a longer journey to a destiny, essentially. But it's an inspiring story. I truly try to reflect on this anytime that I'm getting lost in the destination. A lot of times we get lost in where are we going instead of how are we getting there, and the journey is what it's all about.